Alright guys, in the description box below, I'm going to put a link to a news story which includes a 16-minute, 45-second video. You don't have to watch the whole video, you can scroll through it with your finger. But it's the body cam footage of Sacramento police looking for young Stephen Clark, who was fatally shot by the police in his grandmother's backyard. From about the middle of the video, 10, 12 minutes to the end is really kind of where they had contact with him. The news story tells how, or reports how there was a call that went out that he was allegedly breaking into cars with a toolbar. The police show up. He runs over to his grandmother's backyard. He was staying with his grandmother and his grandfather. And as I had to watch the video because I had to know kind of what the video was about so that I could talk to all of you about it. But I will tell you as a disclaimer, this video footage could be disturbing to some viewers. Take caution in watching it. It's not really graphic, but it shows them shooting the young man from afar. But what happened is he ran over to his grandmother's backyard, and in the body cam footage of that video, you see them come up to the yard. They're rounding the corner. They say, "Show me your hands." They're screaming, "Show me your hands." And they're up against the corner. And then as he comes around the corner, he says, "Show me your hands, gun." Boom. I mean, it's just no pause. It's "Show me your hands, gun." Bang, bang, bang. Now, I'm not real sure how to feel about this. Let me explain how I feel right now about this. And by the way, if I welcome discussion on this, but if you're going to be racist, rude, or just otherwise a dick, then I'll have to remove your comment. So, I mean, let's have a mature discussion on this, okay? Can we be mature? But I'm kind of torn here in both directions. One, if the police are walking up to address you, or the police are looking to speak to you, interact with you, interact with them. Don't run, because the minute you run, now what goes in their mind is a heightened tension of, why is this guy running? What's going on here? Especially when they had a call that possibly there was a guy breaking into cars. So he shouldn't have ran from the police. That's the first mistake. The second mistake was hiding in the yard. He should have just went in his grandmother's house with the door, sat on the porch and said, "This is where I live. Can you talk to my grandmother?" or something to that effect. That didn't happen. However, I'm also kind of not sure I agree with the police. They're yelling, "Show me your hands." And they said that they thought he had a gun that he was holding out in front of him. It happened to be a cell phone. It wasn't a gun. It wasn't a toolbar. It was a cellular phone. And I'm thinking, if they're saying, "Show me your hands," wouldn't he be holding his hands out? And he had his phone in his hand. That's a normal reaction. If you're carrying your phone, it's a normal reaction to still have it in your hand. Not drop it. You wouldn't be thinking, "I knew how to drop this." You'd be thinking, "I'm holding my hands out." So that could have been the reason he had his phone in his hands, holding it out in front of him, because they were yelling, "Show me your hands." They said, "Show me your hands, gun," bang, bang, bang. There was no pause. There was no, let's see if he obeys our commands. They just said gun and then just started shooting. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I don't know what was going through their minds, what was going through their bodies, the tension, the electricity, the adrenaline. I don't know. I can't speak of that. All I can do is play armchair quarterback, and that's kind of what I'm doing just through this process of what I saw and what I heard. I want to hear from all of you. I want to hear how many of you agree with the police, how many of you disagree with the police, what you think. Watch the video, and then you'll kind of know, or you'll have a more educated, we'll say, basis to discuss this. Because, and when I say educated, I mean that you'll have watched the video, not just speaking and haven't seen the video and don't know what it's about. Go watch the video, or at least read the news story. Then let's discuss this. I want to know what you guys are saying, what you guys are thinking. Trying to keep you up to date with discussions, opinions, and all the news.